Good morning, everybody. Good morning to my children. I have somebody here with me. Melissa, say hi to Melissa. This is my baby, and this I've been sleeping with Melissa. I really just decided to start taking her everywhere I go, starting yesterday. This was given to me by daughter for Mother's Day. She got it in Florida. She has her own birth certificate, and daughter named her Melissa. Why she wanted to name Melissa, I don't know. But listen to it. Happy Mother's Day, Mother. I love you. So basically, me and Melissa is just gonna prepare and get ready for court. Uh, I definitely had to get on the road and travel a little bit because I had to reach out to someone who've known me a very long time, over 30 years. This individual is has always been an inspiration to me. I've always looked up to her. Comes from the professional entity of the social worker field. She was my social worker when I was in the system as a child. And then after that, we began to have a personal relationship. She and her husband, they're no longer together, but they still love me the same. They began to just take me under their wing, show me how it is to actually be loved by a family member. And what they did was they never turned their back on me. They always came and checked on me. Um, but she had ended up moving to up north, and she never came back to Cincinnati. But she's never turned her back on me. She's always been there for me. When my life began to take a left turn and I began to indulge in activities that I knew I had no business, uh, that is when I lost contact with her. And it is the same thing with my mom and Ventus. She loves me. She loves me, but she just has like this wall up because she doesn't want to be hurt. And I've always told my foster mom, I said, Mom, I don't want to be treated like a foster mom, a foster kid. And she's never treated me like that. But what she told me was, Melissa, I don't want to be treated like no foster mom. And you always treat me like a foster mom. You go downtown with those people that don't love you. You go get into all this trouble. And every time you get in trouble, you come calling me. I'm right there for you. So basically, my mom has just had enough. And it seemed like she turned her back on me, but I know she loves me. She's just older now. She's not strong enough to deal with my BS, and still try to maintain stability. So I'm not upset at her by no means. Well, I love this tree right here. Y'all love that tree. I said, oh, I still got that tree up. I used to get that tree up. So basically, I did come and I talked to her, and her name is Zendaya. Now, I'm going to try to get her in court next week. I need her testimony. Um, I can't get in touch with my foster mom because she's in Florida. I cannot get in touch with my magistrate judge because it is a direct conflict of interest. My case is in Hamilton County. So, as much as I want to go and talk to her and just vent and just tell her, all of this and how all these entities is violating my rights, and I can't even talk to her because of ethical standards and the policies and procedures that she's bound by as a magistrate for Hamilton County Juvenile Court. So I know that Magistrate Kathy Bullard Cook has always loved me, respected me, and was proud of me, even when I uh, messed up. I don't ever call it a mistake because a mistake is something that you do not knowing. And when I snatched that person in 2015, I definitely knew better. So it was not a mistake. I don't reference it as a mistake. Reference it as a mess up, a F up. I effed up. Now, uh, Lulu, don't be barking, Lulu. This is my sister, Lulu. Lulu. This is Zendaya's daughter. This is my sister, and she slept with me too, y'all. Say hi, Lulu. Say hi, Lulu. Tell my Lulu. She just been chilling, y'all. She a good dog. Say hi, Lulu. Say hi. So, we did talk, And one of the things that she stated, which is correct, she said, Melissa, no one is hearing you. It's your delivery, it's your approach. You're very educated. Everything you're saying is correct. However, you have got to get your delivery down. Pat, you just have got to be able to convey and communicate on a professional level using a professional terminology that you know you're able to do. That's your capability. So she's correct. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start today just renewing everything within my inner self and just going back to the basics. And I have to really start communicating better um at a more effective level. When I get back today later, there's a snowstorm coming. So I don't have any appointments today, but I have some appointments tomorrow. So I'll give you guys an update later on today. Um, but I just wanted to give you all an update. I wanted to let everybody know good morning from Sunny Day and her children. We are 6 days to the court date, and I'm just reaching out. I'm asking for help and just, standing on God's word. Now, I did a little update. I did see an apartment yesterday. Uh, I believe that it may be good for us. I'm going to do the steps that I need to do to see if I could possibly move this week. I'll keep you all updated with that. And then also, I wanted to talk to Zendaya. She really doesn't have time to go into it with me because she has to work this morning. She's really already late, dealing with me, trying to communicate with me, and just get a brief overview of what's going on with me. However, I didn't get here until about 1:30 in the morning, so we didn't really have that much time to communicate. Uh, I'm gonna try to see if our schedule permits that we could go out to like lunch or get something to eat before I get back on the road because I really was probably going to stay with her one more day, like the whole day, spend the day with her. But um, she told me this morning that there's a snowstorm coming this way, and also I do have appointments tomorrow, so I'll be back later today. Um, Lakita Cantrell is very unfortunate, ma'am. I'm gonna say this one more time, real politely, as humble as I know how. I don't know what caused you to think that that was okay for you to come into my house and take those things out my house, do me like that, kick me while I was down. Now, I am confused, just like everybody else is confused because your house look as good as my house, meaning you got all these TVs and everything. But what I'm confused about is this, ma'am. Why or what made you do it? I don't care. You can explain it to the judge. What I care about is that we have a 20 plus year friendship. You crossed me. That's it. That's all. You thought that you was doing a bright idea by erasing that footage that my landlord is stating that, hey, you came in there with 10 people, what time you came in there, what color your car is. And guess what? He's never seen you before, ma'am. You've never been to my house before. So, you thought you was doing a bright idea. I didn't. And I know when you went to go change, when you went to go delete that video in my YouTube channel because I created my YouTube channel on your phone, when you did that, uh, if you was really smart, what you would have did was locked me out of my YouTube channel. Therefore, you could have deleted everything, and then I would have had to start all over. But what I did was I went in there and immediately put the security blanket up, and logged out of all the accounts, and then I changed my code. And then guess what it showed me? It showed me that you went into there from your iPhone. It said Lakita's iPhone, and you changed. You went in there. You deleted my video. So you trying to cover your tracks, and no matter how much you cover your tracks, you're going to prison, man. And I bet it all. My life, my children's life. You crossed their mother when she was at her lowest. When everybody else, all the other entities and societies crossing me, violate my rights. Ma'am, you went on and crossed me too. So what you can do is get your affairs in order, sell everything in your house for a bond or a lawyer fee. I don't care what you do. Figure out who's going to keep your children because in all reality, I don't even think you have custody, or you might do. I don't know what you got going on, but I know for sure that this is what I know. Figure out who's going to keep your children, ma'am. It's very unfortunate. You're about to sit down. Now, I can't tell you exactly how long you're going to sit down or when you're going to sit down, because it wasn't that of important to me to make sure you go immediately to jail. But since you want to keep playing with me and you want to keep violating my space, harassing me, and all of this, you're going to jail real soon, ma'am. Like, you'll be in jail within the next couple of days. That's facts. Now, Miss Cantrell, Candy Love, whoever you want to be, Lakita, you need to be contacting your sisters and figuring out which one of them. You need to be handing out power of attorney over your children. You need to be clearing out your house, because I guarantee you this: when you do go to jail, ma'am, you may not see the light. You may not get out. You may not get out. What it looks like is this: if you can't post a bond, you're going to sit there for the duration of the proceedings. It could be, what, 6 months, a year, however you want to drag it out, ma'am. But you don't get a plea, ma'am. I'm telling you that right now. I am the prosecuting witness, and Joe Dieters does not have his office. No one has authorization from the victim to, well, around Lulu, they don't have authorization from the victim to even offer a plea. So you either going to plead guilty or you're going to box it up, take it to trial. That's fine too. I'm prepared to do whichever one you want to do. And I guarantee you this: it is sad. It is sad. And a lot of people is going to feel like, oh, why would you do Key like that? Oh, you need to leave that alone. Or you need to drop those charges. Huh? I ain't doing none of that. You're going to be held accountable just like I'm held accountable when I do something wrong. That's just the bottom line, man. So nobody can approach me with no money talking about drop the charges, let me pay you off. No, so don't even try it. Don't even dare try it. Like, it's not going to happen. Lakita Cantrell, in a minute, I'm going to call your probation officer. So stop playing with me, ma'am, okay? Stop playing with me. Stay away from me. Don't worry about what's going on with me. You don't have to call around and try to plead your case. Hey, take it up with the judge. And that video that you deleted, soon as I get back to my house, soon as I see my landlord, the owner, we're going to make the video again, because it's dry and uncut. It's authentic. And guess what, Lakita Cantrell? He's coming to court. You don't think he's gonna come to court and y'all put a whole hole in this wall? That's his property. He just bought that property. You don't think he's gonna come to court? And then you had the audacity, excuse me, you had the audacity to say, text me something saying, you want to get your landlord, bribe your landlord to to say that I'm the one broke in your house. Bribe my landlord. I ain't gotta bribe my landlord. Bribe my landlord for what? That doesn't even make sense, Lakita. And that's his property. So I don't have to bribe my landlord. I love all of these vases, and that has always had like nice, pretty style. Well, I love all of those. I do. She's always been an inspiration to me. She is like really I don't know what she is to me, for real. I'm like they daughter, for real. Like Missy. They call me Missy. But I'm like they daughter. Because excuse me. I always been welcomed around. I always could do. She got all these, y'all. This is crazy. Now this came from, I'm looking at, I don't know how to turn this around. Let me see if I can turn it around, y'all. No, I had to find out how you turn this around. I don't know. But I was looking at her keychain. She got a whole bunch of keychains right here, y'all. Where this come from? Jamaica, Las Vegas. Oh, I wonder if I'm on this one. Let me see if I can have this one. She probably go, but I miss you not having my stuff. Miss you not having my stuff, Missy. What would that say? Thanks. So let me tell y'all about Zendaya. So when I was a teenager, I used to write poetry, and I do have a few of them. I wrote one for her. It's called I believe it's called Love, and I got her this calendar made. I was like 16. I see. This is my favorite. Let's see if she let me have this. This is a chip, y'all. It's from Las Vegas. It's a keychain. So, it was called Love, right? Let me see if I can recite it. I don't know if I can recite it. Let me see if I got it though. Let me see. Love. Love come to mind at a drop of a dime. So many times my precious body was filled with this horrible feeling. I couldn't talk without starting a fight. People treating me like I'm some type of inferior baby kid. Something, somewhere had caused these vicious flames to crimp, crack, crumble my soul. I I I was dying. I was dying slowly but surely until one day I met this lady, Zendaya Lawson Gowan. She came into my life. She put up a fight. She believed that I could attain and achieve my goals. And it's her, Zendaya Lawson Gowan, the reason why I am. I ain't got it, y'all. I ain't got it, but I promise y'all, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna just write it back out. I need to go to probably like Kiko's. I think it's called Kiko's. Um, Man, I know that they should probably have it on. They probably should have it on the in their archive. I probably could get them to reprint the CD, something. But basically, um, I wrote a whole bunch of poems or whatever. I made this calendar, right? And like each month, it was like a picture of her, like people that were special to her, then her poem in there. And when I found her on Google, I found her, and she said, "Missy, oh my God, Missy, oh my God, Missy, I was thinking about you last week, Missy. I was sad last week, Missy. I was thinking about my calendar." And I said, "Ha, that was God," because you was thinking about me last week. Because guess where I was at? We all know that I was where that the Hamilton County Justice Center sitting down there for absolutely nothing, right? So basically, like I just give you all an update, letting you know that um, everything is all good. I'm truly blessed and highly favored. God has always, well, always ordered my steps, even though a lot of times I steer to the left. But I prayed this prayer up. I let go and let God. 12:27. The battle was not mine. I could not fight this battle at all without the Most High. So just that's a brief overview. Um, Once I get done, I'll be able to have a clear picture of what's going on, what needs to happen, and I'm gonna try to see. I need Zendaya to clear her calendar. I need her in Cincinnati next Thursday. I need her testimony. And guess what? I already had knew that she was. She's always been in the entity of the social work field. She has like a lot of credentials, education, background, experience. She's very known in the professional field. She's done a lot of work with multiple entities of the social worker field. Now, I asked her this morning. I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "What type of job you do now?" And guess what she said? She said, "I'm an administrator." I said, "I know you some some type of administrator. I know that, man." So then, guess what she said? I said, "What entity of administrator are you?" She said, "I'm the administrator of mental health field." Oh, bingo! Ding, 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 ding. It was funny though because as soon as she said, I said, "Okay, diagnose me, assess me right now, please, thank you." Right. So one of the things that she's saying is this, and she's known me. I think I was like maybe 14, 13 years old when she came to my life. What is she saying is this, Melissa? Your delivery is what is very important, and even though you're saying everything correctly, no one is really listening to you, or you have to be mindful because you definitely can be prejudged right off the rip from your body language, the way that you convey the message, communicate, speech, all of that. So she's correct in that manner, and I have to pay attention to that. And I just need to start practicing every day, being mindful of that, so that I can be able to uh, get back to where I worked so hard to be. Like right now, everybody sees me. This is like Missy from down the way. This like Melissa down the way. But in all reality, Melissa already had beat the odds. Like, I already had beat the odds being in 17 different foster homes. I definitely did not become a statistic. I went on to UC. I I made a foundation for my children, and then dealing with my child's father, a toxic relationship, it cost me everything. And then what did I do? Go back to where I knew, the streets, right? Because the streets, they play a lot of part. They made me who I am too. That I wear those stripes also. But really, in all reality, I'm Missy for real. In all reality, Zendaya and my mom, and they worked really hard to show Missy that, hey, you do not have to become a statistic. And then it also worked really hard to give me examples and to show me how to, like, travel down the road of being a productive member of society, some goals, how to establish the goals, attain the goals, and also the importance of building a foundation for my unborn children. So they get all the recognition when it comes to me and my foundation that was created. I think it really started in ninth grade at Princeton. So that definitely goes out to them. Now, I am about to go smoke a cigarette because, of course, y'all, I cannot smoke in here. I bet not dare light a cigarette in here, right? It's so funny because she kept calling me yesterday, time, Missy, what are you doing, Missy? When are you coming, Missy? She don't even know the half of what's going on down there in Cincinnati. Right? I said, I'm going to be there as soon as I get some gas, right? That was for real, right? So when I showed up at her door, she told me, who is it? Who is it? But when I drove up here, I said, when I got in the parking lot, I said, shit, do I fall asleep in the car? What? She about to cuss me out, right? So boom, I said, I'm gonna ring the buzzer one time, and then she don't answer, then I'm gonna stay, go back in the car, right? I ring the buzzer one time, that's all it took. She came right to the door, like, who is it? And I'm on the other side of the door, like, she know who it is. I'm like, it's Missy, right? So she answered the door. Now, when she answered the door, what she worried about me for, I don't know. Like, I came right in here, was sit down. She like, oh, it's a bed back there. Okay, well, guess what? I went back there. Lulu went back there. Lulu wanted to sleep with me, right? So then she just said, she wanted to keep talking to me. She in the doorway, keep talking to me, keep asking me questions. I said, excuse me, ma'am, I thought that you had to go to sleep. I thought you had to go to work. Don't be worried about me, ma'am. So basically, me and Lulu, we chill. We watch TV, whatever we did. Then I woke up this morning. I'm trying to make sure she woke for work. She told me, I'm already woke. I said, okay. Then she asked me this, what's going on? I said, it's a whole lot going on, right? So she said, Missy, just calm down. Missy, just tell me what's going on. So I'm trying to tell her, but y'all know the story is so long. You feel me? So she's like, what needs to happen, Missy? She's like, I got to go to work. So basically, I gave her a brief synopsis, you feel me? And after that, we'll go into detail, when necessary. But I just wanted to give you all, let's see if she let me have this. Let's see. Why she be like, Missy, now, if she went to Las Vegas and got this, then she'll let me have it. But if somebody else went to Las Vegas and got this, she ain't gonna let me have it. Let's see, y'all. Zendaya, ma'am. Hi. She's really pretty, too. Listen. Can I have this? What's that? Your breakfast? Matter.
Absolutely. What is it? Yeah, you can have it.
Say hi.
Hi, who is it?
This is Zendaya. Who is what?
On Facebook.
This is going to my YouTube channel, ma'am.
No, don't put me on. I don't want to be on the internet. That's why you couldn't find me on the internet. Please don't.
So I can't even post my video because she got it in there and said hi. Oh no, we're gonna find out a way to block that little part out because she's beautiful though. Listen, I told y'all, I know her like a book. She said, yeah, what is it? So she wants me to stop posting up so much stuff on the internet, and I understand that. But the reality is this. That's why.
You didn't knock my baby stuff over and didn't do nothing about it?
I mean, I picked it up. That ain't how it go. Look at this. Look at this.
Melissa. Listen, stop.
Lulu, I'm sorry,
Don't
Lulu.
post that video. Don't put any. I don't want. She had no water?
No, unless
Yeah, you must have spilled it right there.
Boy, what you want to do right there with?
Like,
Go to work.
let's see.
Come on, I know how to clean
That's
this up.
just water. Don't worry about it. It's gonna dry. But
Lulu,
she
I'm
needs
sorry,
Some,
Lulu.
she needs some water.
She needs some
Let
water.
me see. That's it. Nope. Here's her water.
Man, what? Do y'all see that? Lulu. Man, listen. She said night, it's like, you know Lulu is my daughter. I said, yes, ma'am, right? She talking about, you don't be doing nothing to Lulu. I said, I know that, ma'am, right? So I'm tripping off Lulu because guess what? Lulu got everything in here. Lulu, man, I better ask Lulu, can I sit down before I sit down? Because Lulu got everything in here. So listen, you all, this is the update. I will bring you all an update later as regards to as far as the stability that we're working on in regards to the housing. And my goal is to be back to work next Monday. That's the goal. So I just have a couple of more days in this week, and then next Thursday is court. Once again, you all can reach me at Sunny Day. Inbox me on Facebook if you want to get in contact with me. Spread my story, share my story. If anybody want to send any type of donations or help or anything, then you can send it to my Cash App. I'll give you all an update later in regards to what else is needed. I don't really know right off, but I know that I definitely need that tape recorder before I can even step into the professional entity. I need that. So you all enjoy your morning. I'm going to enjoy my morning. Let's drink a cup of coffee. Let's all be productive. Let's give grace and praise to the Most High for waking us up this morning. And then let's just rebuke Satan and cancel out any assignments that he has over our lives today. Let's be productive. Till next time, y'all. Sunny day over and out.